TwoMinFinance Sunday Update, U.S. markets reopen Monday after the Independence Day break. We recap Thursday's close and map what investors are watching for the first session of July. Educational only, not investment advice. U.S. equities shut Friday for Independence Day and stay closed through the weekend. The last full session was Thursday, July 2nd, when the S&P 500 finished near 7,504, up about 0.28%. Trading resumes Monday morning at 9:30 Eastern. That gap gives investors time to digest soft June jobs data and the ongoing chip rotation before fresh orders hit the tape. Thursday's story was rotation, not panic. The Dow led on softer labor data that eased rate hike fears. The Nasdaq slipped as semiconductors extended their sell-off. Small caps held up, a hint that leadership may be broadening beyond megacap AI names. Volatility stayed subdued near 16.8 on the VIX, suggesting investors treated the jobs miss as a macro relief valve, not a recession signal. The June jobs report remains the macro anchor. Payrolls grew just 57,000 versus expectations near 115,000. Traders cut July Fed hike odds to roughly 18%. The 10-year yield eased toward 4.47%. When markets reopen, the question is whether that softer growth narrative still supports cyclicals and rate-sensitive names, or whether chip weakness pulls tech leadership lower again. Semiconductors are the swing factor. Memory and equipment names lagged Thursday even as the Dow rose. Overseas, South Korea's chip-heavy market sold off sharply on AI spending concerns. For Monday's open, watch whether Nvidia, Broadcom, and Micron stabilize, or whether the group drags the Nasdaq again. A calm chip tape would support a broad continuation of Thursday's rotation trade. 3 scenarios for Monday. 1. Futures hold steady and the S&P extends Thursday's grind higher as Fed relief outweighs chip noise. 2. Semiconductors gap lower and the Nasdaq underperforms again, rotation intensifies. 3. A flat open as investors wait for the first batch of Q3 earnings guidance. Also watch oil, treasury yields, and any geopolitical headlines over the long weekend. These are frameworks, not forecasts. Bottom line, U.S. markets return Monday after a holiday pause. Thursday left us with softer jobs, lower Fed hike odds, a stronger Dow, and a lagging Nasdaq on chip pressure. The first trade of the week will show whether rotation broadens or tech reclaims leadership. Subscribe for Monday's U.S. market update. Educational only, not investment advice.